At 8 minutes past 6 last Thursday in Rome, a seagull, whom the journalists began to call Pete, all of a sudden got scared by some white smoke. What was happening? Well, the white smoke signified, Habemus papam, we have a pope. And we soon found out that Pope Leo XIV had been elected and was the Catholic Church's brand new pope. This is Pope Leo XIV the moment he stepped out onto the balcony last Thursday. He is the 267th Bishop of Rome and is a citizen of Peru and the USA. Pope Leo is the first American pope ever, and he was born Robert Prevost and raised with two brothers here in his childhood home on the south side of Chicago. He's also a White Sox fan. Pope Leo has Creole, Haitian, Spanish, Italian, and French ancestry. Under U.S. segregation laws, his maternal grandparents were registered as black. He is a pope for the Americas, but his brothers say he's not an American pope, he is a Catholic pope. Here is the pope, called Bob to his brothers, with his older brothers John and Louis. His older brother John said that when he meets him after becoming pope, he's going to give him a noogie. Robert Prevost was a holy child. He used to play at being a priest, and he was an altar server and sang in the choir. He was ordained a priest in 1982 and became the worldwide leader of the Catholic religious order known as the Augustinians. So he's a follower of Saint Augustine. He led a Peruvian diocese as bishop and was made a cardinal by Pope Francis in September 2023 and headed the Vatican office in charge of selecting new bishops around the world. Here he is when he was the bishop in Peru. He said he absolutely loved the Peruvian people, their sense of community, their warmth, their piety, and their joy in life, even though they lived in poverty and struggled to maintain their standards of living. The word pope comes from the Latin papa, meaning father. In the Catholic Church, the Pope serves as the spiritual father and servant leader of the universal church. As the Bishop of Rome, he holds the highest teaching authority, safeguarding Catholics in faith and morals under the guidance of the Holy Spirit. The role of the Pope is to teach and to hand on the tradition of the Church. This is called the magisterium. He's also called to be a voice with those with no voice, the poor, the marginalized, and the oppressed. So let's welcome this Pope whose ancestors are African American, French, and Spanish, who comes from America, from Chicago, and loves pizza and the White Sox, but he also loves the poor, feels at home with the poor, has spent many decades in Peru and working with the poor. Let's welcome this humble man as our new Pope.